your Alaska Link weather for Juneau and Southeast.
A lull in the pattern is starting to take place here across the Panhandle as we roll into the middle of the week. Though with some of those quieter conditions, it does allow for some of that patchy fog to develop. So morning hours may seem a bit gloomy with that fog around as we're looking at lows to approach 39 in the Juneau area. Now what we'll see is that with the break in the rain, it is going to last through the middle of the week, even extending that through the end of Thursday. But what we will see as we head from Thursday into Friday morning is that a frontal system will arrive, and that is going to bring an uptick in that rain and wind potential for the Panhandle. And we'll keep into some rain shower activity through the weekend, but then there seems to be another break in some of those rain showers, and that could allow for us to break into more of some of these pockets of some mild sunshine. But what we have in play here for our Wednesday is high tide is at 3:15 in the morning and 4:07 into the afternoon. We will bring the temperatures up to 47 degrees, so looking at a pretty seasonable day, especially if we're able to break into more times of some sunshine that may allow for that temperature to uptick towards the 50s, though we are noting that the next system is already emerging across the Gulf waters, so cloud cover is going to be one of those impacts that we may see. Now, it could be that higher level cloud cover leading to that brighter sky that could warm us up, as well as we also know we have a bit of that southeasterly flow that is going to be a little breezy at points. But much of the Panhandle stays dry. Again, there's that higher level cloud covers. There are some rain showers that are out into the Gulf waters. Now, there will be more impacts for our far northern Panhandle, noting little spots of precipitation for the national park, as well as noting that areas there of Yakutat will stay wet. But then into Thursday, we're still pretty quiet across the entire Panhandle, but this is that front that is going to bring us back to some shower activity into Friday morning. So as we pull out our precipitation potential through Thursday, we note that it is very minimal across the entire Panhandle. Only a few hundredths of an inch in place to a tenth of an inch, as most of these numbers we're seeing here get to a tenth of an inch from Sitka through Haines is due to some of those rain showers returning late Thursday, as well as that uptick into Friday morning. But we do note a little bit of some heavier amounts there towards Yakutat. 14 hours and 32 minutes of daylight. Hopeful to break again through some of that cloud cover, especially if we do stay with more of that higher level cloud cover. If so, building into those upper 40s to even 50s will look likely for our Wednesday. Thursday, we are going to work back into that system, so we're going to have some gloomier skies, but overall still pretty mild overall. Not seeing that this front is pulling temperatures down, as it's actually a bit more of a warm front in play to a stationary or occluded front, which is going to keep again that mild push in around. But what we will see with that front moving in, it is going to keep conditions a little breezy through our Friday. Not blustery, but we'll see times of those wind gusts up to about 20 to 25 miles per hour. And we will stay with some rain shower activity there as we head into that weekend forecast. But we will note that there are more of these breaks in the weather pattern as the Gulf will stay quiet at some points, which will allow for us to break into that seasonable sunshine.